Hi, welcome to this video on the Divergent CRM. In this video we're looking at CRM systems themselves, how we wish to build our CRM that works with other existing CRMs. This is all a part of American Butterfly, and specifically the second book, which describes the quantum economic system core and the predictive quantum software. All of this CRM becomes a small part, but a very significant part of this much larger picture. Going back to 2011, the initial plan for Virgin, we had this rough idea of what we wanted. We wanted to see all the different leads, cold leads, client replies, client relations, reminders, payments, availability, diary, graphs, media marketing, property management, and we want to have a workflow so as the salesperson immediately got, if there's a big new lead came in, it's right at the top of their workflow. If there's something that's a little bit smaller, it's a little bit further down, they click the more button, off they go, make the sale, with various sales overviews and stuff like that. This was the thing that no one had done before that made it original, and that was the idea to send gifts to clients. And we're now working on this with Lalimalu, my friend Lisa Marie. She'll be providing gifts. We'll also be looking at getting some trade deals on some Moe and various perfumes and Bulgari in particular products. And a guest will have 1% of their total booking cost, which, if you're booking a 200,000 rand, sorry, $100,000 villa, $50,000 villa even, that's quite a lot for a gift. I'll buy you a nice gift, and those gifts will be spread out over the year. A gift will be given for Christmas, something will be on birthday, etc., 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 anniversary. But one needs all that information in the organizer to make it, so one needs a CRM before one can make the client gifts. Okay, now let's have a look at the agenda. Where are we? First video, second video, we're here. Number 4, CRM, the consumer relationship management sales tools. We've looked at American Butterfly, we've looked at the Virgin business plan. And what we're looking for now, 5 years after the Virgin business plan, as a starting platform, is a clear path from inquiry to sales that is simple for Outlook users. Outlook seems to be the most popular email client in the world. There it is. Google also have their own, of course. Gmail and professional Gmail, which seems to work better with most CRMs. So we started having a quick, we've been looking at this for quite a while, about half a year, speaking to various people from Salesforce, HubSpot, and we actually started, let me just step back 1 second. We need this to be an exercise that works within the framework for small businesses. American Butterfly is for small businesses and large businesses alike, but we're starting it with small businesses. And for the API to work, i.e. for us to be able to take the information from our inquiries, put them into Salesforce or HubSpot, and for us to be able to then link that to various email and various other, all the different things that we see on this list, from Kissmetrics, hospitality tools, tutorials, etc., etc., etc. We needed something that was priced correctly for small businesses, and Salesforce, who we immediately looked at and really liked, was great, but at, I think it is £85 per user in our current territory, South Africa. That's 2,500 rands per user. If you've got 3 or 4 users in a small business, you're talking 10,000 rands a month, and that's you know, that's a lot for a small business to be paying out, especially when, you know, another small business that wasn't the API could simply use the £17 product. Unfortunately, if you use the API on the enterprise product or the unlimited, you cannot use these starter or professional versions. Everyone has to have the expensive license. So in terms of finding a solution that was priced well for small businesses, we first of all looked at Insightly, but I didn't get on with that at all. Its flow from Outlook into its system and back out again was basically non-existent. And a long time ago, not a long time ago, about half a year ago, I started looking at this Sidekick, which records the emails, and it's a free product. So one can say, for instance, if we look here, this is Sidekick in action. And we can see here Lund Gustafsson, who, if we actually went to deals, we'll see her somewhere here. Here we go. Villa booking for Lund Gustafsson worth $8,000. And we can see today that she's reopened an email and had a look at it. And that lets us know that, she's interested. I mean, she's a lovely lady. She's actually helping us out choosing our top 10 locations for where Villa Secrets expands. And she's a fan of Stefan Anthony, as am I. But this is really useful information, and it's free. And so, that's why we're starting with HubSpot and Sidekick. If we also looked further down here, I could also, there's good information. Let's just look at a specific that we've already looked at. And sorry, I'm just trying to find it. There we go. Okay, info@malu.com has not been opened. So what's happened is I've sent my last email to this girl, Lisa Marie, about her jewelry for the free gifts, and I can see here that she hasn't opened it. So, just another email to be sent, and that is now put in my tasks. Contact Lisa. And now I know that it's not that she didn't like the email that I sent her. She's a busy girl, and she doesn't have a CRM, so she missed it. And it's, so I now know, through this Sidekick, I know who's opened my emails, and in times it tells you how many people have clicked on links. There was a previous one earlier for Lynn, and I saw one email had been looked at 40 times by different various people. So, you can see, you can get a lot of valuable information from just having Sidekick without even connecting it to HubSpot. But if you connect it to HubSpot, it's good as well. HubSpot is, here we go. HubSpot, they are primarily a inbound marketing company that deals with content marketing, and they have created this free CRM that works really well. The one thing it has, and Sidekick has, is after you've had 250, I think, notifications, you have to upgrade to the $10 a month version. But $10 a month is no one's going to be arguing at that. It's when it comes to Salesforce, and it's $200 a month, and sorry, $150 a month, and they want it all up front for a year. So it's it's a $2,000 expense. Trying to get new people to come on to use these systems. If you're saying it's $10 a month, we could even afford it out of our budget. It's fine if it's $2,000 they got to put up straight away, and if they got an office of 3 or 4 people, that's $8,000. They don't have the money. It's as simple as that. We will, of course, be making our CRM, the Divergent CRM, work with HubSpot, and at the same time, well, maybe half a year later, we'll also be connecting it to Salesforce. So as when we're working with bigger businesses who don't see $2,000 per user but they see it reasonable. Salesforce wouldn't be in existence if there weren't people paying that sort of money. And of course, the way we're going to do this is using the CMS logic idea of creating this all in a series of many CMS pages, so as it can be, the architecture can be seen. It's not just a load of code. Okay, let's dive into the HubSpot CRM. It's really useful for me and what I'm doing. This page in particular, the deals page, at first I didn't like it because it didn't have a great flow. You couldn't click on here and then email, which is odd because, you know, I'm looking at my deals. I'm looking at this. I'm like headhunted for disruptive startup, $40,000, and I can see it's Pontoon Solutions, and you know, they tried to headhunt me the other day. And I've copied this in here. I've actually copied the email. It hasn't picked this up automatically. But, you know, I want to email this guy, and there's no way for me to do it. For me to email, I have to go to contacts. And, you know, at the moment I've only got a few contacts, so it's okay. And I can see it there. And then I can email him. But you have to go to contacts to create an email, which to me seems crazy. It really is crazy, because it'd be very easy for HubSpot to, so let's just go back to here, to just add an email selection here. But there isn't. Anyway, I'm not in the I don't want to be HubSpot bashing, because they're great. You know, I wouldn't be using them first if they weren't the best option for me. And I can get my head around, you know, I can get around the workflow. I can, you know, okay, I can look at these. And these are nice because it tells me at the bottom how much money it's worth. If all of these were closed, it's going to make me $47,000. If all of these were closed, it'll make me $50,000. And the way I've done it is worked it sort of out how much I would make in a year or straight off. And we can see also I've got things like here, Pitchbox. And you see, it would be a lot more useful if the entire email trail was here. If I could see the last email that was sent and I could send emails back. But unfortunately it's not. But you can see here, this is an expense. So I'm putting my expenses in. HubSpot, it's $100 Pitchbox is $100 a month, so it's $12,000 in a year, and we can see that minus 12,000. So if I make that deal, I'm actually losing 1,200. Albeit, you know, I really should have a secondary selection that says once I've got Pitchbox, which the reason for getting Pitchbox is so as I can reach out to luxury blogs across the world and ask them if we can blog on their network, guest blog for them, and then that guest blog has a link back to us, our SEO position increases, and how much does that make? So that, you know, there's intricacies to this, but I'm liking this. Is certainly a lot better than not having a CRM. You know, I can see all my things that I'm doing, and I can look at the prices, and I know which ones, you know. This entire video is in part due to the headhunting by Pontoon Solutions. They want a full-time system architect for a disruptive startup, and yes, that disruptive startup, that's how I got the name Disruptive CRM. And in part, this video selection of the systems that we're creating is a part of replying. Not that I'll be taking the job, but I'm very happy to consult. Anyway, so, you know, all of my stuff is a lot more organized. Before this, all I had was lists in Word. I had a list made up in Excel that was a project planner, but the programmers don't have Windows, they're using Linux, and they couldn't work it, so that wasn't working. So I just had lists, and I had you know, my favorite emails, important emails. You know, if anything's important, it goes in important emails. So I know if I can see here, we've got 2 new inquiries. That's nice. What's this? 25th of the 11th to the 28th? Not great at all. 24th of the 12th to the 2nd of the 1st. That's just about possible. Generally at this time, that's over Christmas and New Year, people want 14 days. And this is 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, it's 9 days. At this time, there'll be some bidders potentially available. We've actually been getting a lot of these New Year inquiries, which is awesome, because that's what it's all about at this time of year, getting those New Year inquiries in. You can do one New Year inquiry, and it'll be the same price as 10, 15 others. Okay, so we can see here at the top, we can change all this. I've actually made this specifically for villa inquiries. So inquiry comes in here, and what we want to do, and what we will be doing, is making the inquiry come directly from the inquiry into this section, either within HubSpot or a version, more likely a version of this that we've made of our own. Gosh, I've forgotten where I was. Oh, yes. Okay, sorry. Yeah, so that's an inquiry arrived. So that would come in there. Then one would assess the inquiry. Is it a positive inquiry or is it a poor reply? If it's a poor reply, it would go back there. If it's positive, it would move to there. It's nice the way you can slide it around. So you get a positive reply. Then if it's discussing specifications, you know that it's more likely to be a lead. If an offer has been made to the owner, you know it's more likely to be a lead. And if the contract is sent, after that it goes into one. And this would be great for villas. If I was a villa booking agent, albeit there's not enough space here. These would need to sort of go half so you can see them all, and there's obviously many rules to be written about what happens to anything that goes in the poor. There's many rules need to be written on these reactions. Sorry, on these when things move to new sections. I think we can't see it here, but these are actually leading to percentages. Yeah, look, you can see poor replies, 10% probability. Inquiry arrived, 20% positivity probability. And, one needs to do some math. And, that can work as a basic version of our spreadsheet CRM that we're working on. This is a monthly view of our CRM. And you can see here the inquiries that came in each day. And that's based on two factors. We see it open. The first factor being the likelihood of booking, i.e. if it's for Christmas and New Year this time of year and they're looking for something for 14 days, it's got a high likelihood of booking. That, maybe even should be 100%. But obviously, just because it's likely to be booking, just because it's feasible, very feasible, doesn't mean you're gonna win, because there's other competition. So one needs two different sections for this. One has to have the likelihood of it booking in the first place, and then overall how many bookings turn out to be sales. If it's on average 1 in 3, you've got to apply a 33% chance to that as well, and we've done that, and that creates the income. And then we also got for commission, and you change the commission, changes everything. This is what we're looking for in the sort of accounting page for inquiries, and this is one of the parts of our CRM. And I haven't seen a CRM that has that double system. You're looking not only at where the booking is, you're also looking at the likelihood, the average amount of bookings that actually get made. Obviously when you're getting to this contract sent, it is genuinely 90%. But when you're at the inquiry stage, if it's a 1 in 5, that probability, I would have had that as 25, but I think they don't let you. Yeah, you can only pick 10%. Okay, so is there anything else we want to look at? These are tasks, much the same. Very quickly, there's companies and contacts, and as we've said, you have to email from the contact. this is lovely because it's producing a nice load of contacts for us in our email remarketing. Okay, let's move on to Salesforce. Okay, now this is something that I haven't used yet, so don't know that much about it, but last night I looked at some tutorials, and it really does seem to have, its value is appreciated. It's a great system, and what I want to do is I want to use, for some of the Villa franchises or different business franchises, Sidekick and HubSpot combined with their marketing software, and we'll talk about that later. And for other people, we'll be using Salesforce and using their marketing software. If one was looking for more SEO, i.e. to make a website that gets a lot of visitors from free searches, one would probably go with the HubSpot. And if one was looking more at lots of different marketing methods and just, salesman, sell, AdWords campaigns, etc., one would probably look at Salesforce. Okay, so we've looked at these various prices here, and as I said, to use the API we have to use that or this, and even here we have 5,000 API calls a day, which is probably enough. It's got many other products: Service, Pardo, Marketing Cloud, Prospecting. That's got I think it's millions of businesses where you can get the CEOs, owners, email addresses and write directly to them. Very useful. However, it's expensive to use their email service. It says, where is it? Service Cloud Desk. Well, I can't see it. Where is it? Oh, I think it's within the Marketing Cloud. If we go to pricing, yeah, we see it says $280, but sorry, £280 a month. But I spoke to them. They said no, you really need a budget of £10,000 a month to justify working on this, and they suggested using MailChimp for now, and when the money's there, using these. And the great thing about these services is you only have to buy these once. You just need one membership for this or this or this or this, and it works for every single licensed user, and they only pay for their sales user license, and all this is done within the system. Okay, there's some let me show Salesforce how they put it. There are 4 videos I want to quickly show them, about a minute and a half each, and I got this from Salesforce's YouTube channel, this one here, Sales Cloud Product Demos. Okay, so we're going to have a look at this one.
Opportunity management in Sales Cloud gives you the tools you want to close the biggest deals from anywhere. Intelligent alerts keep you in the know of what needs your attention while gaining insight into every deal. Then quickly adjust your forecast. Sales Path keeps you informed of where you are in the sales cycle, getting tips on how to push your deals forward at every stage. You can easily view your open items and recent activities, managing what's done and what's next. Stay on top of recent developments with Quick View. Collaborate with your team so everyone has what they need to close the deal. Manage all of your tasks, quickly changing the status of your to-do list along the way. And take rich notes without leaving your workspace for related opportunities and accounts, letting you work smarter to close more deals faster. Grow your business faster with Salesforce.
Okay, so in that video, and I'm not sure if you are going to get the sound because I'm using a mic. If you're not getting the sound, apologies. In that video, I got the impression that it's a better customer journey, salesperson's journey, in terms of there's one sales hub that they can go through, and they can go to their emails directly from that, or they can look at various other things, as opposed to the HubSpot, where once you're in your leads, you have to go out of leads and into contacts to interface. So, this is, I'll probably be taking a license and in the next couple of weeks and starting to work on this. Okay, let's have a look at another video. Again, I'm sorry if the sound's not playing. I hope it is. Okay, this is leads and campaign management.
Leads in Sales Cloud lets you work through your best sales leads in minutes so you can sell faster from anywhere. You're always connected to the highest priority prospects, while your leads are automatically nurtured to sales readiness with instant access to relevant activities powered by Pardot. Managing leads is easy. You can filter your view to prioritize the most important leads. Access charts to visualize your lead data, better understanding the most valuable sources for hot leads, and do a quick analysis of your pipeline. Data.com Clean scrubs your lead data, giving you the most up-to-date company profile information from Dun & Bradstreet. Then automatically routes the lead to the right rep while it's still hot. LeadPath guides you through the key data and actions to move the lead forward, helping you sell smarter with intelligent lead insights from real-time news to Twitter feeds before you pick up the phone. The Lead Workspace lets you quickly engage potential customers, like logging a call, creating a task, or sending an email using a marketing-approved template to market even faster. And when the lead is qualified, you can easily turn it into an opportunity for your sales team to close, while the VP of Sales and CMO get an immediate pulse on the company's pipeline. Grow your sales pipeline faster and smarter with Salesforce.
Okay, so in that video, and it's the second time I've watched it now, we definitely see that the lead is done firstly in the way similar to we had here in the original idea, i.e. the top leads go to the top so you can see the most important things to do, and we also see that it definitely does give you the option to email from your leads CMS page. Okay, let's have another look at another one. Sorry, let's have a look at another one. This is reports and dashboards.
Salesforce reporting gives sales teams the information they need to make smarter decisions from anywhere. Access all of your most important reports and dashboards from your mobile device, and easily find the information you need right when you need it. Even track activity by rep to stay up to date on your pipeline. Now, it's easy to build reports without the help from IT, and you can modify filters right from the report to get a real-time view of your business data. Visualize your data with dynamic charts and modify charts in your report right on the same screen. With dashboards, sales managers can monitor their entire business all on one screen. Quickly make changes to dashboard components so the most important information is front and center. And everyone can customize their own dashboard to fit their needs. Find the right information to run your business anywhere with Salesforce.
Okay.
Salesforce email.
Okay, there we go. That looks, you know, I'm really actually starting to really appreciate Salesforce. And, you know, it's been so well done that if I can create a Salesforce that works for me perfectly, or well, very well, and then make a quick tutorial on how it works, and then copy the way it's been set up to new users, then I can really see us working with Salesforce, potentially working within Salesforce with the various API information going to the banking apps, etc., etc., etc. I having Salesforce as the driving force for the Divergent CRM in terms of the CRM. But, you know, there's a long way to go yet. 2 more videos from Salesforce. Here's the second to last.
Salesforce reporting gives sales teams the information they need to make smarter decisions from anywhere.
Sorry, we just saw that one. This one.
The Salesforce console for sales gives your sales team access to all the tools they need to be more productive on one single screen. Your leads are prioritized, ensuring your reps are working the strongest leads first. Work smarter by putting the critical lead details front and center, while D&B company profiles from data.com supply reps with the most accurate and current information. And with Pardot B2B marketing automation embedded right into the console, your complete lead history is available. You can even install any app from the App Exchange into the console so reps have access to all the information they need to follow up. Call your lead using an integrated telephone solution and easily convert deals with more sales intelligence than ever. So you can start working your next lead and make sure you stay on top of the leaderboard, all without leaving the screen. Sell smarter and faster with the console for sales from Salesforce.
Okay, so there we go. That's Salesforce, and you know, it's a giant. That screen looked a bit different to the other ones. I'm not sure why. But yeah, that, you know, it has to be on my personal agenda now to get Salesforce and start using it, and you know, working in a way that we work towards that. Whether that overtakes HubSpot, I don't know. HubSpot's, you know, nice because it's basically free, and you know, for small companies, yeah, look, you know, this is a huge project, 3 to 5 years, and we're really just getting going now. Okay, let's have a quick look at the agenda. Sorry, where are we? Here we go. We are here. Microsoft Dynamics. Okay, I know very, very little about Microsoft Dynamics. It seems to be, whenever I've seen adverts for it or their videos, they are more about connecting to apps than a sales journey. I haven't seen anything that shows anything like the Salesforce sales journey, but I've only really just started looking at it. Let's have a look at
Know what I love about my job? Setting aggressive sales goals and working with my team to achieve them. And thanks to Microsoft Dynamics CRM, we're turning into selling machines. We can review our pipeline, update proposals, and collaborate on sales presentations wherever we are. And preparing for sales calls is a breeze. Access to key data, competitive insights, and past purchases makes us look like experts. And forget awkward cold calls. CRM helps me identify the best contacts and social connections that we share. Sales is all about who you know, outside and inside your company. So a business app that helps us work together more effectively means we win our customers' hearts over the competition. Take this latest opportunity. In the middle of negotiations, we needed something special to ink the deal. I ping my team. Matt lets me know about a new promotion that's perfect for this customer. I work it into the pitch, and bingo, done deal. It's sales magic. CRM does the heavy lifting, so my team and I can shine. Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Love what you do.
okay, so that didn't really tell me much in terms of the specifics. Also seen this one here. Quick look at this.
Word travels fast. The opinions of a few can influence millions, and word of mouth can make or break your brand's reputation. So when I got a trend alert that conversations around Blue Yonder were increasing, I had to see what people were saying. I could immediately see that people were unhappy about the design of the new mobile app, including some of our key influencers.
At Nod, we need a better gauge for exactly how much energy we are using, saving, and storing. But the mobile app Blue Yonder just released is too confusing. When I showed my team, they agreed. So we shared our opinions with our friends and followers.
It was clear we had to make a change. I shared the details with my team and created a case so we could track the issue and find a solution. The next morning, the new UI was ready to go. So I turned to social media to let our customers know that their concerns had been heard and addressed.
When we updated the Blue Yonder app, we were pleased to see that our feedback had been incorporated. The design looked great, and we were impressed with how quickly they had fixed the problem. So we turned to our social networks and our blog to let our followers and friends know.
Maintaining relationships is not only about fixing the problem, it's about going above and beyond the expected. When we stay engaged in the conversation, we can deliver amazing customer experiences that can turn challenges into new opportunities.
Okay, there we have Microsoft Dynamics showing what looks to be a customer service tool, not a sales tool. But, you know, Microsoft are certainly going to be the best company to work with in terms of finding a way to work with Outlook. So, you know, you can't, we're not knocking them, but we're just not really understanding if they're a CRM or if they're a customer service tool at the moment. But certainly we'll, you know, one of the connections we'll be doing would be Microsoft. There are a few other CRMs. Sugar CRM is an open source CRM, which is interesting because it means we can build directly onto it if they let us. Act is different to other CRMs because you pay a once-off fee and then you've got it. And a friend of mine, Bryn Tomes, who's very, very good at sales, swears by this. Well, he doesn't swear by it. He's been using it a long time, and the reason he used it is because it didn't need any API programming for it to work the way he wanted it. And Sightly, we tried. We didn't think much of it. Okay, that's it for CRMs. Thank you. Bye.